Just say before this video starts, follow Dooogote. I'm gonna butcher that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm really sorry. Dooogote HC. They make incredible art on Twitter. Like, this is their gameplay of Jiren. So go follow them. Like, they gave me this, all this. Like, I thought the concept, yes, but they gave me this gameplay. They showed me this. They have the right, like, setup for him. They have everything well done. Again, they make beautiful fucking art, honestly. Go follow them on Twitter if you can, because I mean, they supplied half this video, right? So it is important to give, some love back to people that are helping me, helping you guys, give you guys this content. Go follow them. Have their stuff in the description and probably a pinned comment of their stuff as well. Follow them. Interact with them. Cool people. One of the more chill person I met from Legends. So very nice to give me their gameplay there. And yeah, let's get into this Bardock and Jiren comparison. Hope you guys like it. Hope it is informative, and hope it's useful. Hope it's helpful to you guys, and maybe it can help you decide if they're on separate banners in the future. Who do I go for? Bardock or Jiren? And then the main banner unit, who do I go for from that? Then it helps you decide that, right? So let's get into it and see who is the better LF. Alright, so in this one, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So, this one, we're going to be doing a comparison video from Bardock to Jiren. One, because they are the only LS 2022, and I feel like they are something to be compared to because of that. And on top of, I do think Bardock is criminally underrated, while Jiren is maybe not fully overrated, but there's definitely some circumstance where I'm like, is he really best there? Is he really great there? Just to explain how this is going to work, I'm going to do like 4 or 5 matches, whatever, just right here with Bardock. Obviously the same normal matches I always do. Not cuts, no nothing, just, well, cuts, yes, but like, only match to match to match. You'll see my RP go up or down, won't cut out the losses, the wins, whatever. It'll just be match to match to match to match to match. And then I will show you gameplay of a 12-star Jiren. I'm going to probably put the equips on everything on screen now, so you guys can see a fully, built out, pretty much optimized Jiren on his best team. Now, this is Bardock on his best team, and that would be Jiren on his best team. Now, I could run Ultra Gogeta, but I do feel like Super Gogeta actually does offer something a little bit unique for Bardock and G4 in the aspect of support. Yes, Ultra Gogeta technically is better, but I do feel like this core setup of fusions with Bardock is actually the better setup, regardless of Ultra Gogeta, Super Gogeta being there. It still works out. So, again, 10-star Bardock gameplay, 12-star Jiren, then, obviously, first part is going to be my Bardock gameplay. You guys compare it and see who is the better LF. Once again, I do feel like Bardock is criminally underrated. But yeah, just to, again, show you guys here, this is the team, HP bench, triple HP, actually, on this team here, because Bardock is getting HP and then blast attack and defense to everyone because he's a leader. G4 giving double defense there. Super Gogeta giving HP and strike attack defense to Fusion Warrior, but Bardock is leader, so he's giving that as well. Raditz giving HP, Dooogote giving double defense, and then Zenkai buffing G4. Then Namek giving double attack there. Equip-wise, we are pretty optimized for Bardock as well. Again, that Jiren is going to have, I think there's one equip that's not fully optimized, and is the, I'm looking at it right here actually. The third equip will be replaced for the Awakened Caulifla equip that just got awakened, so it's, a little bit hard to get now, but it's basically fully optimized equips for Jiren as well on LOE. This is more discussing these units on their best teams. Not, okay, let me run Bardock with Team Bardock and see how good Bardock is. Like, no shit, Bardock's going to look better there. No, it's these units on their best teams that they can run on right now. Jiren on LOE, Bardock on a Saiyan core with fusions around him, right? Bardock's equips here, special damage, critical, strike attack, and blast attack there. This one, double defense, then pure blast attack for each same battle member. Then this one here recovery, special damage, and blast attack. G4 with the basic stuff, Super Gogeta with the basic stuff, everyone else doesn't matter. With that being said, just to touch on Bardock's kit, to point out the flaws prior to this, in my opinion is that Jiren is better, but I do feel like they are very comparable, like 5 spots off one another, right? But just to touch on, Bardock does have a little bit of lower stat spread. I do like that he doesn't even attacks there, basically, because even at 14 stars, you can see his attacks not really falter in any circumstance, because you can build him strike or blast based. Obviously, you want to build him more blast based because he's range type, and he just gets more blast innately, but you can build him either way. I do like that. I also dislike his stat spread on the actual big number, because it's low, but it's fine there. How Bardock does work is you just want to be in. That's literally it. You look at the second unique here, 4 timer count to lapse, 10%, 10%, 10%, 7 times. That's 70% damage inflicted. That is what? 160%, 190% on his first next arts when the enemy attack is over. He locks in, he gets double card draw speed after enemy attack is over. Then he gains endurance, same thing as Jiren. Jiren gains endurance when the enemy rushes. Bardock gains endurance when an ally is defeated and goes neutral forever defensively, meaning his offense will stay only advantage to purple, but he will be defensive neutral to reds, to anything in the game that could be advantage to him. He is always neutral defensively there. So Bardock, you kind of want to build a more HP setup, right? Because he's defensively neutral. He cannot be advantaged and taken advantage of in that circumstance with getting his ass pounded. Then he lowers his card cost every single time when he gets his build up, combos into a blue card, same as Jiren with his cover change. Jiren does have a strike one, Bardock has a blast one. Then reduce next damage by 25%, shortens ally sub count, and then reduce enemy key by 25. With that being said, let's get into the matches with Bardock to see how he can do. Then I will do a little cut here when we get to the Jiren matches, go over Jiren's kit, a little aspect of it, and touch on him, and then we can compare who is the better LF. Again, I do actually feel like it's a debate to where you could say Bardock could be even seen as better. I don't see it fully, but I see the debate. I just really want the overrating of Jiren to like tread down a little bit, because I know there's a lot of overrating of him, and the underrating of Bardock to tread down as well, because he actually is a good LF. And I'll show you guys here. I've been doing it in every single video I do with Bardock. Here is another one. Let's see who is the better LF. Also should explain, first match by the way, that with the Jiren matches, I'll just be commentating over them, just so you guys can get a little like rundown of how I feel about it when the matches are going on. So obviously it's not my gameplay, it's somebody else's gameplay, but I'll be commentating over it, again, for that little rundown, so you guys could see what I think of it and everything like that, because, you know, obviously, you're on this channel, it's probably for my opinion, or at least somewhere in that aspect, alright? Just chill out here. If we get hit, we get hit. Okay. Beautiful stuff there. Catch? No catch. That's fine. Okay. We will take some hits here. Bardock, once again, does want to build up. When I do have 12 strike card cost here, I will be fully built up with Bardock. Oh, I thought he popped main. Okay. Still works out. He has a lot of HP on this team, actually. Okay. Okay. About to get to our full build up. Obviously don't have to stay in with him 24/7, but, you know, I don't mind staying in with him there. Cool. Wow, you are super tanky. Well, let's see what we can do. Not bad there. I really don't want to swap here, actually, so we'll stay in with Super Vegito. And a vibe out here. Okay, he has a rush here, guaranteed it. Not good there. Okay. This is for Bardock. This is for Bardock, so we'll see. Green? Has he done a green? He did one with Zamasu Black, but that was artificial. I don't even know if this kills, actually. Yeah, that was artificial. So that makes sense there. Go for a blast here. I'd love to go back into Bardock when I get the opportunity, and we do have it here, actually. Bardock does have his full build-up at this point. I actually will pop my main to fuck over Health Restore because his team is healing quite a bit. Bardock also does, yes, fuck over Health Restore. You see Bardock there, he took a lot of hits earlier. His HP's back, so now I can just pop this, get another heal with the green card. I pop this main, got a heal there. Now I'm fucking over Health Restore on the opponent. Very tanky setup, so doing that damage is not bad. That's a double Zenkai buff on top of decent stars there. Now Bardock is back in action. Cool, go for that blast there. Beautiful stuff from Bardock. We'll go to G4, throw this blue card here, just because. DKP? No. Sidestep. Probably gonna pop main. Didn't pop main there, wow. Oh, nice. Please don't double rush me, thanks. I'd appreciate that very much. Hold him there. You have a blue card. Hopefully not. It does, but he fucked it up. Okay, well, we get a free rush here, Bardock, because, I mean, I'm gonna throw it here, right? No reason to not. I just wonder who he goes into. I assume DKP's the sack off, because he already had his usage of getting the Dragon Balls and trying to rush me, right? Really? Okay, let's pick Strike there. Bardock has more Blast base. Do have more Blast equips on him as well. Remember, the team we're up against here is super tanky. It's just to say, like, you see G4 and Super Vegito struggling to do damage, that team has to be tanky then, right? Good stuff there, though, from Bardock. We do not have our endurance and everything, obviously, because no one's dead, but this is a good match to see his longevity, right? Again, another green card there. And it's not like we're like, okay, let's spawn green cards. Like, no. Like, we just draw them And yeah, he can do his damage here, it's fine, but I just popped his green card, I'll heal a lot. Again, triple HP, that's pretty good for Bardock on top of just the normal setup, because Super Vegito's are already, like, usable, optimal. It's like, is there really a negative to running this? No. From 1.1, how do we go up to? 1.6, yeah. 500k is a lot. That's like a GV heal. Cal Tackle. He ain't doing much, so I'll do something for us there. We do have double card draws, just ran out. Swap. Yeah. Can G4 kill? I'm doubtful of this. Maybe on the blast. He might have a double rush here is my thing I'm a little bit worried about. Obviously, I could just sack off Super Vegito. Oh! Well, there you go. Bardock was doing most of the damage there, so I'll take that. Very tanky team we're up against there, so good stuff to see that, where you could see his longevity. We'll probably get a match where it's just very quick. We gotta, like, burst. But Bardock having a lot of durability there on top of doing the good damage is nice to see. And yes, I will point out the flaws and the pros and cons, I guess, of each unit during the matches. I see them, obviously with the Jiren ones when I commentate over them, but Bardock here seemed good. Obviously the damage was a little bit lower, but it ramped up, it got better, he was eating well, he was doing the things he wanted to do, and I felt like it was good to an aspect that was good for him. Obviously this won't count, but again, I said I was going to show, like, everything, so here, like, here you go. I don't know what else to say about this. Here you go, the DC'd. I'm in, my game's fully loaded, DC'd. Okay. Future here, interesting lead with Sword of Hope, huh? I think he would lead with Vegeta usually. Let's swipe up here. Okay, let's try to win this. Beautiful, beautiful. Honestly, I'm fine doing this. Swap. Like, swap. Yeah, you're not going to do much damage here, so I don't really care if you come in. So, if you catch me, it's cool, because, again, your damage really isn't much. Okay. I appreciate that. Have double card draw speed here. Getting some build up here with Bardock. Lovely things going on here. Almost at our, halfway build up? Yeah, we are halfway build up here. Again, people do have their main issue with Bardock is his build up is slow. While I'm using Bardock here, I mean, I've only been with Bardock this entire time, right? And it's not going slow. It's going normal. It's at a pace where I can control it, I can do things with it, and it's working out fine, right? But again, I'm just pointing out the issues that people seem to have with him. And I'm kind of trying to, like, debunk that and or, you know, show that it's really not an issue. I guess debunk as well. Cool. Caught him there. Let's go for a strike, see what happens. I feel like he'll swap here, but fuck it. Take the risk. Okay, no swap. So this blue card does more when we have more cards, but it is A-okay there. Let's pop this. Cancel those buffs. Nice patience. Let's go for this. He PV'd me? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Rush. You're not gonna rush me? Oh, you're gonna go for the main. Okay. Kill Gogeta 4. Go for it. Okay, you rushed. Well, okay. Blue? That's just a random guess, honestly. I have no idea what he has here. Hopefully it's blue. Okay, that just sucks. I don't mean to guess these people, but obviously, you know, I'll take the fucking guesses when I get them. This might one-shot. Might. It's Gogeta 4, right? It's not like it's a bad unit here. Yeah, okay. It wasn't even a might at that point. Pretty easily one-shot. Okay. He's gonna pop main here, most likely. Actually, you know what? I don't think so. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, those rush guesses do suck for sure, like, for him as well as me in a certain aspect, because I do want to see, like, Bardock getting the situation where he's, like, put in a corner, he's got to clutch this shit out. I'm not going to see it here, unfortunately, but it is also a thing that's just part of the game, right? Like, if Jiren guesses a rush, Jiren is gaining, like, a million fucking attributes to his kit, because he's not even losing the endurance. Like, there's a lot of shit going on for Jiren that's very good. Here, you know what? Just kill. Oh. Okay, well, just kill. It doesn't matter. And I'll pop a blast here. Yeah. Run this match through. Very simple there. Again, the rush guess does suck, but again, you think about it with Jiren, both these units have this endurance situation where they can get it and hold it for a long time. This is just a situation where I didn't have the endurance yet, but it was able to come out. If it did, great. If it didn't, okay, it is what it is. And at that point, he really... Did he have anyone? He had sort of hope. Yeah, he could have fucked me up there. But it would have just made the match harder. Maybe not impossible to win, just harder. With Jiren there, Jiren would have been super powered on top of... He still has a fucking endurance. He's still gonna, like, beat some ass. It would have been very nice for Jiren there, but good stuff from Bardock. A little bit, again, the damage does lack. I do feel this, for sure. Just to say, there's other aspects to his kit that are also good. So while there might be some lacking somewhere, there's also some good somewhere. It's for most LFs, Jiren included. When we go through the matches, we will see. Up against a fellow Bardock enjoyer. Oh my god, his HP is 1,000,000 less than mine. Wow. I'll just go quickly, see what happens here. If he catches me, it doesn't matter. Again, Bardock, I don't really care if he takes damage, because what Bardock wants is to stay in. This is so laggy. Come on. It DC'd there, if you couldn't tell, the bottom right and the obviously top thing. Okay. I didn't know 4 matches would be this hard to record, apparently, but let's just cut it here. Mono purple. Purple roll, yeah. Okay, interesting. That's fine. Oh, okay. Sure, man. That's not going to do much, but, you know, go for it. Let's pop a green card here, get some healing back. He's locked in, got card draw speed, all these beautiful things going for us here. Okay, let's try to win this. Should win that. Beautiful. Now he is still locked in, so we can't even swap out to Super Vegito here. And we can do some decent damage, have double card draw speed once again. Probably going to stay in, to be real, so we can swap over to Goku Vegeta. Aspect of Vegeta there. Get our cards thrown out there. Very good damage there. Okay. Oh, he just goes instantly. Interesting. Yeah, 80% cut, by the way. Oh, all blast, huh? That sucks. It is what it is there. Honestly, this is the ideal match for Bardock to just... Bardock was probably made to counter GV because the defensive neutral, right? Not like counter, but like, you know, stop them in their tracks, I guess you'd call it. Cool, caught you there. Let's go into you. Call it a hunch, I thought that was going to happen. And then... Let's go back into Bardock. Didn't draw a card there, unfortunately. Do have a lot of support from Super Vegito there, though. Let's pop main. Let's stop some healing that he can have going on in the background there with other units. Figured. Because last time he went instantly, right? So it makes sense to go instantly once again, because it worked last time. Won't kill, for sure. We're not fully built up, nothing crazy there, but it does decent. That Broly is neutral, by the way. I know people do forget that. Broly does go neutral. Okay. Rush? Works out there. PB? That sucks. Cool. We'll pop main here just to go neutral. I'll go for a strike here. I do want to try to rush you. I don't really care too much about this ultimate, to be really real here. Oh, I did not mean to click that strike like that. That was... Oh, he didn't swap! Okay, Bardock, rush him. Makes sense. Blue card, we just did one recently. Now, Goku Vegeta can come in. The Vegeta aspect, obviously, again, Bardock does not have the endurance right now. Again, it's kind of a hit or miss to get it to pop, I guess, because sometimes you just... Yeah, not to sound, you know, arrogant, but sometimes you just play too well to where you're not going to lose a unit and or you get lucky. Or rush system shit for sure, but, you know, it's a mix of things, right? If you get lucky, you get, you know, better player. It's a mix of things. I just hope he can kill my Super Vegeta here because I have no vanish, no swaps. I'm not going to throw away my unit purposely to get Bardock's endurance, but again, this is a team he is best on, and you can see him doing good work here. Not, you know, broken beyond, oh my god, he's God. I don't know why I drew that there, but sure. Not broken work, but good enough work to where it's... I'm happy with it, personally. I'm happy with Bardock's work that he's doing here. Okay. Okay. Let's pop this. Get some healing. Oh! That's a cool-ass screenshot. Someone get that, please. Nice stuff there. We'll do one more match with Bardock. That's 3 matches. And then we will go into the Jiren matches and, you know, commentate over those. I will not GP you, sir. Last match up against Bardock. Lovely. See what he can do. PV? That sucks. But, get our build up. Once again, perfectly fine with him taking hits. Do not mind it. And it works out for us there. Cool, cool, cool. Do your combo. Do your thing. Hey, a green card. Nice stuff there for Bardock as well. Because now he did all that damage. Okay, well, he Pv'd me again. Again, don't mind this. It's not really an issue to me. Okay. Still don't mind it! You done here? Uh-huh. Get the healing. Okay, I'll play for us. Beautiful. He just had a blast cover change here with his Bardock. Doing good damage there. 3-coup. That sucks. Does he have a blue card here? If he does, I might go G4. And I'll go G4. 80% cutter. I want to use that. He has no cards in hand. Does he not know I'm locked in? I guess he didn't know. Because he didn't really take advantage of it. Okay. I'll play for us. Don't worry, man. Okay. Nice, nice. That worked out. Beautiful. Probably has a green card here is my issue with this. Oh, man, this guy does not want to do much. Alright. He's just PV fishing the entire match. Alright. It's how you play. It's how you play. Cool. Don't guess him there. He will kill me out here, which is good for him, for sure. Let's see what we can do. Hold him there. Let's go for the blue card. Super Vegito come in. Yep. Let's go for this. I know it's going to miss. Oh, it didn't miss. Well, that sucks for me. Get you out of the way. You are a big issue, obviously, to my G4, right? You don't want to deal with that. Cool, don't get called there. We can go back into our Bardock. We can pop main here. And maybe catch his Bardock? Let's see what happens here. Oh! Did not want to tackle there, clearly. I don't know if we kill. We do have our full build up here. I would be pretty self-assured to say we do kill, but if we don't, I am going to be very underwhelmed by Bardock here for sure. Do kill. Alright, good. Cool. Get that there. Do have double card draw speed. No key, unfortunately. The Bardock lack thereof key is something I do find profound. What? Look at his green card doing God's work, giving him Vanish back. And all these nice things he does get when someone is dead. Okay. Look at that comeback. And that was all from Bardock. I mean, yes, Super Vegito, obviously getting rushed there does help, but these last two units just died from Bardock doing just great work. Silly plays from this guy for sure, but Bardock doing the work there. Now, let's cut here. We'll touch on Jiren's kit, then we'll go on to the Jiren matches here, right? So, let's get into that part of it. Bardock, I think he showed himself to a capability that people can see and, you know, value yourselves. Again, I like Bardock. I think he's very underrated. That's my opinion on him. Alright, so Jiren here. His stars, 14 stars. Mine's only 3 stars, so I can't really rate him. He will be, again, at 12 stars for this portion of the video. Again, we will be going over the matches. They're already in my fucking camera roll. I could just go through them. We'll go through them, cut every single time. La, 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 la. Stat-wise, better than Bardock, for sure. So, good stuff there. Both range type, by the way. Jiren does have an AoE green card, while Bardock has a, what is it? I guess healing type of stall-y green card, I guess you could call it. Blue card, it does have quick animation for both of them, which is nice. Bardock's obviously can do more damage with the more cards in hand, kind of like, what is it, Purple 21s. The more cards destroyed, the more damage it does. Jiren's can also do overwhelming damage because it does give you special damage inflicted, on top of 70% more if there is an enemy fainted. Then his green card, again being an AoE, does have the chance to faint on the next strike or blast 3 times, or twice. Is it 3 or twice? I believe it's 3 times. It's twice, yeah. 30% chance to faint, and then when they're fainted, he basically does more damage, right? Just look at Jiren's kit here, does more to Saiyans. They both start off with 90%. He does have higher cut. Bardock has, I believe, 35%. Jiren here has 40%. Then, how he gets his damage. A lot easier than Bardock. I will admit this. Jiren gets this a lot easier than Bardock. He stores Ki by 50, 4% damage inflicted, 15 time counts, activates 4 times. Yeah, basically, the entire match he's going to have this usually, because what is that, 30, 45, 60, and that's when he just enters, right? He's not going to be in every single time, you know, that long, so he's going to have that basically for most of the match, 130%. Bardock, remember, his peak will be 160 and 190 for one card, 160 for everything else after he is peaked out, right? Then reduce damage by 30%, 15 time counts. Again, very good tanking there. Bardock only has 35%. Then he gets, I believe, 20 more percent later on. But not the craziest compared to Jiren, who has very good tanking there. Then cancels attribute downgrades and roll conditions. Restores all health by 35% when 2 allies are defeated. When Bardock has an ally defeated, he does gain endurance and go neutral defensively. So compare it there. Depends what you value more. Depends where your HP is at, really, when that situation does happen for Bardock and or Jiren, right? Then applies flying effects. After an enemy activates Rising Rush, he gets damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, activates twice. Plus 70% key recovery, cannot be cancelled, activates twice. Gets card draw speed, cannot be cancelled. Then it gains endurance, so he will have endurance on Rush. And then applies nullify special cover change for 30 timer counts after the enemy has rushed. Blue card can chain from his strike cover change that he does have. Then increases enemy card cost, which is very tedious, honestly. You see it a lot. It's just very annoying when you face him. By 10 when enemy switches while his character's on the battlefield. So, with that high cut, with all those high stats, with everything he does have, he's going to eat well, he's going to do good damage. But again, I do feel like he's a little bit gassed. So let's get into these matches and see how Jiren can do at 12 stars with a pretty optimized setup. I already showed the equips, but I'll show it again here. Let's see how he can do. First match, you're up against Dooogote, it seems. Let's see what Jiren can do. Again, this is LOE. I'm going to look at the equips real quick again. I might even have them fully on screen, just the duration of this Jiren part of it, just because obviously it's not my gameplay. Yeah, so he has the Pure there. He has the Awakened, that is special move. It's double defense, then ultimate and Awakened. Or special move damage and ultimate damage. Then double strike, and then, what is it? HP for that third one. Okay, remember that Khalifa one is better technically. So let's see. Haven't been watching yet. Let me look at this. Again, LOE is his best team. If I were to change anything on his LOE setup, I don't think he really changed anything. Maybe you want to throw pods of somewhere on the team, but I'm looking at it here. I mean, it looks pretty fucking mint, to be real. Yeah, I wouldn't change much. Maybe chilled fucking equips, but I mean, it's fucking chill. You're not really running chill in those matches. Let me look at this here. How are you doing so far, Jiren? Let's see if you come back in here, because Jiren, you know, does have that support from Frieza as well in this matchup, so I am curious. Okay, I assume he comes back in here, if not Frieza. Okay, yeah. So do you get the feint here? 30% chance. No feint. Okay. Get the free rush. I do, if there's one thing I remember about Jiren that's really annoying, and it's like probably the best aspect of his kit, besides the card cost increase, because that is very annoying as well, it's the gaining endurance. Now, while I do feel like this is very good, I felt like this could have been replaced for something different. Now, what I mean by that is, hey, instead of gaining endurance on this, well, there's USG running around who can nullify endurance for hella long after he pops ultimate. There's Full Power Frieza right here on this team running around that can fuck over endurance. I want to see if this kills. Hold on. Oh, he lost a neutral there because it's only 3 timer counts, yeah. Oh, he didn't pop main! I think he maybe thought the neutral was still active. Because that would have killed if popped the ultimate there very easily. 12-star Jiren, remember, it's not going to do bad. On top of ultimate damage equips there. Gonna go for the feint? I mean, it doesn't really matter. And by the way, this ultimate is an AoE, which that shit stomps Bardock, to be real. Maybe the main ability doesn't shit stomp Bardock, but this health restore fucking is very good. But I mean, AoE damage ultimate, you can't really be like, okay, that's bad. Like, no, that's fucking great, because look at Pierce at 1 HP, even though he has paper, still 1 HP there. Oh. Yeah, this guy cannot win this match. But interesting. What was I saying? There's a lot of units that fuck over endurance regardless. While yes, they both have this aspect, I felt like Jiren, if he had a little bit extra stuff that was more toward just raw damage without the rush aspect, would actually help him in a grander scheme. That's just me, because again, Full Power Frieza's everywhere, Ultra Gogeta's everywhere. All these Goku Vegeta nullify endurance somewhere. Sword of Hope Trunks. Like, there's a lot of aspects where that could happen. And the only way to really stop that with Jiren is you swap out, and or if your opponent, you know, times their shit correctly, you can't do that. Or have high stars. Like, even this setup, there's defensiveness. Like, there's HP, defensiveness. You will see a circumstance probably in a Jiren's kit to where he gets fucked over by that nullify endurance because it is circumstantial to a default of a negative, in my opinion, on top of Bardock also has the same issue. So they do have one glaring issue there. But good stuff there. He was pounding on damage. I mean, yeah, Jiren does really good damage. So what? This is Rival Universe here, it seems? Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, that is taking a long time to load. Okay. Hello? Okay. Jeez. 2.5 million health. Is that a 6-star Jiren, I believe? Okay. Yeah. I'm just thinking, him running with this Frieza, I really don't see that often as much as I think you maybe would. Usually you see Revival Frieza. Oh, let's see how much this does. Jiren does not need to build up, right? He just does. Like, he gets rushed, and then that's his build up. It's a lot of damage there. There's a lot of damage there, man. Yeah, but usually the LOE setup you do see with Jiren is Jiren, Revival Frieza, and the full power Frieza, because you have that Revival to kind of like, okay, Jiren doesn't have to eat the rush, but he gets damage because they rushed me, right? That's kind of the aspect where you can like, okay, counter out. Bardock doesn't have that on his team, where it's like, okay, counter out, and let me go to my Revival unit. Like, who's a good fucking Revival unit on Bardock's teams? Nobody. Like, you could slap him somewhere and have that same situation work, because both units aren't really like locked to a certain team to like do their crazy damage, but there are circumstances where Jiren just does it better, right? Happens here. Oh, nice drift from that guy. Bergamo the Chad. I love seeing Bergamo. Love it. Get the feint here? I do want to see a feint. I want to see him at his peak. Oh, well. No feint there. Yeah. Jiren's, again, both units have negatives. I feel like I'm pointing out Jiren's negatives a little bit more than I am pointing out, oh, well, that was quick. More than I am pointing out Bardock's, but there is a negative there that he doesn't know like cover change off of that. I mean, that's glaring, right? Because if every unit has cover change, things like Ultra Gogeta, G4, like there's so many multi-cover change, if not just strike blast, great unit cover changes. That does really hurt Jiren. Like that, again, big negative to him. But to compare, Bardock also has a big negative where his green card isn't even like, it's good, it's fine pre someone dead, but it's not cracked. Like Jiren's is pretty good. It's not cracked either of them in any situation unless Bardock has an ally dead, but then, again, you're relying on certain situations to happen for that to happen, but Jiren making slight work here, so I am obviously impressed because, you know, 12-star, great fucking unit, just, again, a little bit gassed in my opinion. Alright, this one seems like it'll be tough, right, because this is a whaled future team, so hopefully we can see some stuff. Okay, so he brought double purples here. I guess that does make sense because Future Gohan is, Future Gohan definitely is a guy that doesn't do too much damage when you build him on a team, usually for Future, because you do have an aspect of, okay, let me support, let me live, have my Trunks really pop off, even my Vegeta at this point, have him be able to pop off, yeah, because Trunks' HP there is very low comparably to Future Gohan's. This guy definitely is built in for, offensive purposes. Also, by the way, just another caveat to Jiren, he does have blast armor, like, yeah, having blast armor is pretty fucking good. Like, you know, blast canceling and all these things, or strike canceling rather, all these other things he can do with that. It's really fucking good, right? Gohan, yeah. So how does he do to a yellow? Obviously, Bardock does have a situation where it is better off for him. Did that drop? It dropped. That did a lot because it dropped there. Combo comp, you know? No more. Did he catch it? Oh my god! This doesn't kill, though. It doesn't kill. Yeah, okay. That would have been fucked if it killed for that guy. But this is a lot of support for Vegeta. Oh, that sucks. But Bardock does have a circumstance where it is better for him just because his color. His color is just straight up better right now. Jiren is struggling against all these other units that are yellow. Like, you have Majub, you have Future Gohan, you have Full Power Frieza, you have Zenkai Full Power Frieza. Like, you got a lot of yellows running rampant, and Jiren does not, I believe, go neutral anywhere in his kit. So it is pretty scary for him to even exist. Might be bad. Oh, he didn't have a rush. Yeah, LOE, man. LOE does help Jiren a lot. Honestly, I could even say LOE does hurt Jiren a little bit. And let me really explain this well, because people might be like, what the fuck are you talking about? LOE, this Frieza destroys Dragon Balls, right? So you're not really getting your opponent to rush you. You're stalling out your Jiren's full power, actually. Fun fact, because if they can't rush you, how is Jiren going to get rushed to, like... There's no prime reason for Jiren here because he can't be his prime situation because LOE is fucking over balls. Really, that's what I mean by that. Because, again, this guy's probably not going to get rushed in most matches because he can't get rushed. You really can't get rushed on this team because you just have so much, he has all strikes here probably, right? Oh, okay, strikes and green cards. Because you have that situation where you're destroying Dragon Balls, and while it is a good team for Jiren for sure, most teams are good for Jiren. Does it make him a prime candidate? I'm just not sure about that. I don't know. I think he does well here for sure, but I also think he does well every team. I think this team stunts Jiren more than helps him to an aspect. But again, Jiren individually is still a very good unit. It's not like it matters that much, but if you want to like see your unit like perform, This is the best team people regard as Jiren's best team, but if you want to see Jiren again perform, look, it's 90 counts deep. There's no rush thrown from this guy. He knows, like, I can't rush at this point because I have this, and then I had no Dragon Balls anyways when I had a good situation to rush. There's no rush. And now Jiren is lacking in one aspect of his kit where it does fuck him over because there's no endurance here, right? Now this match has gotten a lot closer because of that, which, you know, is a thing where right now I would say Bardock is a better shiner. At this moment, this guy knows he can't rush at this point. He knows, like, I just gotta, like, hammer out some damage and really try to kill. And he's doing it well. Now, given he did fuck up there by not tap attacking and trying to kill that Frieza, but again, right there, I do actually value Bardock more. Yeah. Jiren did well, for sure. Like, he did do well. He 8 hits, he did all these things gracefully, like, beautifully even. But in that situation right there, I would have valued Bardock because then, okay, I have my green cards, I could get this crazy healing. Let's say I run Bardock in the same exact scenario. I had that blue card that could do very good damage because I have a full hand. I have the double card draw speed. I could stall. And then you could do a little bit more there in a Bardock scenario. In the Jiren scenario, you couldn't really do much there, right? He was just kind of like, okay, well, here I am getting my ass beat. Like, if I had a green card with Bardock, I could have healed. If I had this, didn't rely on as much things to happen. But again, Jiren's still looking well there, right? Alright, the last match here, let us see. Again, I'll make my own opinion of this at the end of this video for sure, but, you know, again, the last match here, let us see what Jiren can do. Free here, no color disadvantage, basic future setup with GV there. Let me see. Remember, he does have a good support here, with Frieza getting 30% there, right? And some Kira cover, I do believe. Okay, this is neutral Vegeta. So, overall, yeah, it went over well. Yeah, that went over well. For neutral, yeah, it makes sense. Good catch there. I would have seen if that blue card killed, but let's see here. Can we get the kill? No, swaps. 0.2 million is a lot there, for sure. Yeah. So, overwhelmingly, I'm trying to think of the word. I'm just kind of just saying overwhelmingly here. But, overall, I want to say, yes, Jiren is definitely better. I don't really doubt this, but I do see an argument for Bardock. From watching these matches, I'm watching Jiren with the support capabilities. I'm watching a little bit of a match where he really just struggled to an extent to really, like, get what he wanted, like, for his peak. I can't even really see Jiren's peak here in some circumstances because you stop it. While you do stop it, there's also the issue of, well, is it the team doing it, or is it him doing it? Now, given, for sure, Bardock got carried a lot by G4 Super Vegeta, for sure. Not going to argue that. But you also saw circumstance where Bardock was at least at his peak. Whether it was impressive or not, you could at least get that situation. Now, sometimes you don't need to get your peak damage, right? You don't need that, you just outright win. And that's great and all. But why not just design his kit in a manner where he just gets that stuff without the endurance? Like, look at everything well, not without the endurance, without the rush to get his endurance without everything. Because look at everything he gets afterwards. Now, he's getting a lot, period. Like, for sure. But look how much he gains afterwards. Did he just rush there? I missed that. I'm pretty sure he just did, actually. What's that do? That does nothing. That's good. Yeah, he did rush, because Jiren has no Lustrous Card Change yet. See, now, Jiren! This is a good spot for Jiren. Okay. Let's see this. This is a very good spot for Jiren, right? He got rushed, everything. Well, Frieza got rushed, but you know. Jiren has endurance here. Interesting double green card there. I don't think that was needed, but okay. And then, yeah, okay. So I do like Jiren, for sure. I do like Jiren. I know it sounds like I'm slandering him a lot, but it's also because there's a lot of attention for him that seems he is God beyond God. And I do think he's well designed. I think he's designed well enough to be good. But do I think he's this broken, incomprehensible being? I wouldn't say so. I think he's very good. I think he has some flaws in him that are glaring. Bardock also has these same flaws that are pretty glaring. So you just kind of look at it, okay, who has the biggest flaws? I would say Bardock doesn't fit and flow as well as Jiren does. I would say Jiren flows better on multiple teams, given they both can flow on multiple teams for sure. But Bardock has that flaw. Definitely Jiren being the better unit here. Can we get this LF here? Can we see that? Yes? No? We don't know if I endurance yet. LF? Let him have it! So sad. But, yeah. Jiren definitely is the better unit, but at least this whole video, I do like to make the comparison that they are at least in a realm of comparability, right? You saw the Bardock matches, you saw the Jiren matches. Make what you believe is your informed decision. Let me know what you guys think. I hope this video was actually helpful, because it's showing a very high star, a very competent Bardock build, a very competent Jiren build. Peak setups for both units. Yes, you can run Ultra Gogeta instead of Super Vegeta, but, you know, I want that HP more so Bardock could actually have the sustainability, because that's what he wants for his entire kit, to live, be in, heal, live, be in. Like, simple stuff like that for Bardock. And then Jiren on a team where he has the backbone of everyone helping him, on top of him just being a very good unit, on top of everything. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I feel like this video was very comprehensible, very simple to understand, to see who is the better LF. Yes, Jiren is better, but I do think Bardock does deserve some love. Again, let me know what you guys think of all this, and who is the better LF in your opinion. And I'll see you guys in the next one.